there. It is a Monday here in the St. Louis area. It's kind of starting to warm up. I can actually even open up the garage doors and maybe get some stuff done. I'm gonna probably get over to those guys there, at least the one that's in primer at this point, and try to straighten some sin out on that. Kind of getting a late start today because we needed to get repair made on a DeWalt, but I think I got it working. My golly, got new batteries for this thing. They changed the style of the batteries from whence my brother gave me this kit, if you will, of DeWalt tools. But anywho, this guy wasn't working at all. Yay, all better now. So we'll leave that out and get after that in a little bit. But as I say, we're going to get to doing a little body work on this guy, and I got a bunch of sin along the rill, this little thing right here that I want to try to see if I can get that a little bit better. You can see right there a little divot and that kind of stuff. When you go around here, you just feel all kinds of sin on that. We're going to try to really work on that, and then this face as well, wherever that metal's coming through. I've got some high spots there that need to have some fill around them in order to try to straighten it out. And we'll see what kind of progress we can make on this guy with some Bondo today. See if we can straighten things up, make it a little bit better, get it ready for final prime and maybe some paint. So that's pretty much what we got on the agenda for today. We'll see how far we can get. Okay, so you saw me do a few unorthodox things here. First of all, this little piece right here, just a little section of railroad track. And that's where I use that weight to try to work on the inside edge with a grinder to get rid of some sharp edges and what have you on the inside of the fender. I'm not trying to get to where judges can try to be fake that this rill was original on here, because again, I used some number 9 wire and just welded that around there and then built that up with Bondo. Body work to me is just a series of do it and do it and do it and do it and do it again, because that was probably my 7th or 8th round of putting Bondo on this thing. But each time it just gets a little better. And I've still got some sin in here. You can see, actually you can kind of see it through there. I need to get rid of that stuff. in the glare of the light. That's good. I can actually show you what I'm talking about. But that's that all needs to get out of there. And I've made some marks here where I need to fill in. I know I need to fill in up here to try to get this thing straighter as we go. But considering where we came from on this and where we're at this point, I don't feel too bad about it. So again, a little handwork up through here. Oh, also you saw me use the air file in here. All I was trying to do was trying to get a straight line on the side of the fender to then work everything in by hand after that with both the DA and then by hand after that. So getting through on some metal over here, so that may indicate those would be high spots that I need to feather back in with some more Bondo as we go. But again, just trying to get this thing into some semblance of shape to where I can paint it and put it up on the shelves and say it's ready for, or not paint it, but prime it, put it up on the shelves and say it's ready for paint. So anyway, new day. We got delivery, or took delivery on a few of these LED USB chargeable flashlights. This was that top headliner inside the truck. You can see where all that sin is at, and I've got to rebuild that rascal. I think we'll be able to take that out of there and kind of rebuild it by, there are some, along these areas here, some spot welds that I need to break and get that rascal out in order to be able to fix that into an overhead dash or a cubby, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, new flashlights, hopefully stuff that'll kind of be able to improve some of the quality of the videography that we do here at Jethro's workshop. right, well, we got about 10 coats of Bondo on this thing, and it's still pretty rough. But I'm just gonna finish up some small pieces that I see, and maybe on the backside where it matches up to the bed, that line over there could be straightened out a little bit. Got it sitting out here in the sun, you can really see the sin. And here we go. So you can see that, you know, the rill is not too bad until I get to points like there and there, where I need to touch it up just a little bit. And you can see along that line there that's going to match up to the bed that I've got some little bitty sin to deal with. And then this area here really kind of needs a little bit of some shaping to it. So we're not out of the woods yet. But again, the more and more you do the Bondo, I think the better your product becomes. It's just a matter of staying patient and staying with it. And that's what we'll try to do on this guy. Again, this is made out of 2 bobbed fenders welded together with some number 9 wire to fill the rill that you see on the edge going all the way around, and all of the rest of it is Bondo. This thing's heavy, and I'm just a hack, but I'm trying to make something out of nothing again, so that's the deal. All right, so body man I am not. I put a dozen rounds of Bondo on this thing, and I'm just gonna put it on the shelf. It's just gonna have to be good enough. We'll throw some high build primer to it before we paint it, and we'll probably undercoat the underside too again before we paint it, and maybe some light sanding. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. That's out of 2 bob fenders. Maybe I shouldn't be too picky, but a body man I am not. But I am frustrated with it, and I'm just going to put her on the shelf, and we will work on other things. Hopefully everything else will go a little bit better. We've got, this guy here is what we're going to tackle next. So, all right, folks. Thanks again for watching. Jethro with you. It's a beautiful day here in the Lou, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.